plants in the region. While all three companies continue to exist in legal name, they operate as one company out of one headquarters campus. Toyota has a large presence in the United States with 6 major assembly plants in Huntsville, Alabama, Georgetown, Kentucky, Princeton, Indiana, San Antonio, Texas, Buffalo, West Virginia, and Blue Springs, Mississippi. In 2018, Toyota and Mazda announced a joint venture plant that will produce vehicles in Huntsville, Alabama, starting in 2021. It has started producing larger trucks, such as the new Tundra, to go after the full-size pickup market in the United States. Toyota is also pushing hybrid electric vehicle in the US such as the Prius, Camry Hybrid, Highlander Hybrid, and various Lexus products. Toyota never introduced diesel motor options in its North American products, including pickup trucks. Toyota Canada Incorporated, which is part of Toyota Motor North America, handles marketing, sales, and distribution in Canada. Toyota Motor Manufacturing Canada operates 3 assembly plants, 2 in Cambridge, Ontario and 1 in Woodstock, Ontario. In 2006, Toyota's subsidiary Hino Motors opened a heavy-duty truck plant, also in Woodstock, employing 45 people and producing 2,000 trucks annually. Europe/Western Asia, edit. This section relies excessively on references to primary sources. Please improve this section by adding secondary or tertiary sources. Find sources: Toyota News, Times Newspapers, Times Books, Times Scholar, Times Chester, December 2023. Learn how and when to remove this message. Main article: Toyota Motor Europe. Toyota Motor Europe is headquartered in Brussels, Belgium, and oversees all operations of the Toyota Motor Corporation in Europe and Western Asia. Toyota's operations in Europe began in 1963. Toyota has a significant presence in Europe with 9 production facilities in Kolín, Czech Republic, Bernaston, England, Dissyd, England, Onain, France, Jelgava Lascaux, Poland, Wolbzyk, Poland, Ovar, Portugal, St. Petersburg, Russia, and Arifji, Turkey. Toyota also operates a joint venture plant with Citroën and Peugeot in Valenciennes, France. Australia, edit. Main article: Toyota Australia. In 1963, Australia was one of the first countries to assemble Toyotas outside Japan. However, in February 2014, Toyota was the last of Australia's major automakers to announce the end of production in Australia. The closure of Toyota's Australian plant was completed on the 3rd of October 2017, and had produced a total 3,451,155 vehicles. At its peak in October 2007, Toyota manufactured 15,000 cars a month. Before Toyota, Ford and Grams Holden had announced similar moves, all citing an unfavorable currency and attendant high manufacturing costs. Company strategy, edit. The Toyota Way, edit. Main article: The Toyota Way. The Toyota Way is a set of principles and behaviors that underlie the company's approach to management and production, which is further defined as the Toyota Production System. The company has been developing its corporate philosophy since 1948 and passing it on as implicit knowledge to new employees. But as the company expanded globally, leaders officially identified and defined the Toyota Way in 2001. Toyota summarized it under 2 main pillars: continuous improvement and respect for people. Under the continuous improvement pillar are 3 principles: challenge, form a long-term vision, Kaizen, a continual improvement process, and Genchi Genbutsu, go and see the process to make correct decisions. Under the respect for people pillar are two principles, respect and teamwork. In 2004, Dr. Jeffrey Liker, a University of Michigan professor of industrial engineering, published The Toyota Way. In his book, Liker calls the Toyota Way a system designed to provide the tools for people to continually improve their work. According to Liker, there are 14 principles of the Toyota Way that can be organized into 4 themes. 1. Long-term philosophy. 2. The right process will produce the right results. 3. Add value to the organization by developing your people. And 4. Continuously solving root problems drives organizational learning. The 14 principles are further defined in the Wikipedia article on the Toyota Way. Toyota Production System, edit. Main article, Toyota Production System. The Toyota Way also helped shape the company's approach to production, where it was an early pioneer of what would become known as lean manufacturing. The company defines the Toyota production system under 2 main pillars: just in time, make only what is needed, only when it is needed, and only in the amount that is needed, and Jidoka, automation with a human touch. The origin of the Toyota production system is in dispute, with 3 stories of its origin. One, that during a 1950 trip to train with the Ford Motor Company, company executives also studied the just-in-time distribution system of the grocery store company Piggly Wiggly. 2, that they followed the writings of W. Edward Deming, and 3, they learned the principles from a World War II U.S. government training program, Training Within Industry. After developing the Toyota production system in its own facilities, the company began teaching the system to its parts suppliers in the 1990s. Other companies were interested in the instruction, and Toyota later started offering training sessions. The company also has donated the training to non-profit groups to increase their efficiency and thus ability to serve people. Logo and branding, edit. In 1936, Toyota entered the passenger car market with its Model A and held a competition to establish a new logo emphasizing speed for its new product line. After receiving 27,000 entries, one was selected that additionally resulted in a change of its moniker to Toyota from the family name Toyoda, which means rice paddy. The new name was believed to sound better, and its 8-stroke count in the Japanese language was associated with wealth and good fortune. The original logo was a heavily stylized version of the katakana characters for Toyota. As the company started to expand internationally in the late 1950s, the katakana character logo was supplemented by various word marks with the English form of the company name in all capital letters, Toyota. Toyota introduced a worldwide logo in October 1989 to commemorate the 50th year of the company, and to differentiate it from the newly released luxury Lexus brand. The logo consists of 3 ovals that combine to form the letter T, which stands for Toyota. Toyota says that the overlapping of the 2 perpendicular ovals inside the larger oval represents the mutually beneficial relationship and trust between the customer and the company, while the larger oval surrounding both of these inner ovals represents the global expansion of Toyota's technology and unlimited potential for the future. The new logo started appearing on all printed material, advertisements, dealer signage, and most vehicles in 1990. For the Japanese market, the Toyota logo tends to be relegated to the back of the vehicle only. The more prominent badging on the grille is typically model-specific, with Corollas receiving a stylized C and the Crown a crown badge, for instance. In countries or regions using traditional Chinese characters, for example Hong Kong and Taiwan, Toyota is known as. In countries using simplified Chinese characters, For example, China and Singapore, Toyota is written as, pronounced as Fenton in Mandarin Chinese and HNG Chan in Milanese. These are the same characters as the founding family's name Toyota in Japanese. Toyota still uses the katakana character logo as its corporate emblem in Japan, including on the headquarters building, and some special edition models still use the Toyota wordmark on the grille as a nod to the company's heritage. On the 15th of July, 2015, the company was delegated its own generic top-level domain, .toyota. Sports sponsorships, edit. This section relies excessively on references to primary sources. Please improve this section by adding secondary or tertiary sources. Find sources: Toyota News, Times Newspapers, Times Books, Times Scholar, Times Chester. December 2023. Learn how and when to remove this message. Toyota sponsors several teams and has purchased naming rights for several venues, and even competitions, including 1 Toyota Alvark Tokyo basketball team, 2 Toyota Arena, Ontario, California, 3 Toyota Cup, 4 Toyota Center, Houston, Texas, 5 Toyota Center, Kennewick, Washington, 6 Toyota Field, San Antonio, Texas, 7 Toyota Park, Prairie View, Illinois, 8 Toyota Sports Center, El Segundo, California, 9 Toyota Stadium, Georgetown, Kentucky, 10 Toyota Stadium, Frisco, Texas. As of 2017, Toyota is an official sponsor of Cricket Australia, the England and Wales Cricket Board and the Australian Football League. In March 2015, Toyota became a sponsor for the Olympic Games and Paralympic Games in the form of supplying vehicles and communications between vehicles, starting in 2018. In May 2024, Toyota announced that it will not be extending the contract after the 2024 Games in Paris, due to the company reportedly being unhappy with how the IOC has used its sponsorship money. Toyota hopes to retain its contract with the International Paralympic Committee. Toyota had previously sponsored football clubs Fortuna Col, 1998-2000, Valencia, 2003-2008, Fiorentina, 1999-2002 and 2004-2010, Perugia, 2002-2004, Catania, 2003-2004, Valenciennes, 2005-2012, and Red Star Belgrade, 2005-2008. See also, edit. 1 Automotive industry in Japan. 2 List of Toyota engines. 3 List of Toyota manufacturing facilities. 4 List of Toyota transmissions. 5 List of Toyota vehicles. 6 Nagoya Grampus, formerly the company's football club and still sponsored by them. 7 Toyota model codes. 8 Toyota Verblitz, the company's rugby team. 9 Toyota War, a conflict between Libya and Chad which saw a heavy use of Toyota's pickup trucks. Notes.